my orient presentation of Introduction to the Modern West lectures. And my name is Tingyi. I will mention three writers from three different literature movements. And first one is Romanticist. Romantic prose, conclusive individualism, a reverence from natural world, idealism, physical, emotion, passion, etc. And the romantic pose focus on the sense, more on the individual. The natural focus on spirit, focus on connection between music and poetry. Still, they express very different emotions and personal emotion. And I choose Victor Hugo. Victor Hugo was a French poet, a novelist, essayist, playwright, and playwright of the Romantic movement. He was the leader of French literate figure of his generation. And he gives a description of the fall of falling angel from heaven to hell at the end of setting. This one is abstract, dark, and full of his criminal individualist romantic value. At the end of setting, Van Gogh writes, "Setting like a swimmer's in his effort to spring, stretch out his wing with a cloud and bolt, and spirit pair, painting, broken, tired, and smoking with sweat. He sank down, and the angel of the upstart descends." His description is horribly, and one can imagine the powerful image. He represents the dark side of romanticism and has very strong personal feeling. And next one is symbolism. Symbolism was an artist movement in French, Russia, and those countries in the later 19th centuries. And this one is presents observed truth through language and image, because primarily due to the naturalism and the realism. This movement of knowledge is to influence art and move. And common thing just including biblical story, myths, and legends. And I choose to talk about the Charles Baudelaire. The Charles Baudelaire is leader for some might even say exclusive through life. His prose are devastatingly ironic, and he uses a surrounding to reveal the transforming powers of poet, who can require the ordinary of everyday life and reveal the extraordinary. And in his work, The Flower of Evil, we can see he would not lead us to himself feel relaxed. Everything is very just serious, so realistic. Everything is just like dark. And I can read a little bit. Is influence, Stanley loot, evil race, prose our soul, and drain the body froze. We profit our derived removals like horse or beggings, nourishing the lives. And I also can read another paragraph, like the pro-rush who cannot satisfy. We try to focus our sex with counterfeit dye, drilling on the delinquent's tits, moussing the rotting orange with salt dry. Yeah. And finally is extensionism. This one is a philosophical belief that is responsible for a great purpose of meaning of our life. Our purpose that mean are not given us by the God, government, teacher, or many other thing. This one is hold like always unique and individual, always just my extension, your extensions, his extension, etc. And I chose to talk about the Jean-Paul Sartre, and he was a French playwright, novelist, screenwriter. He very famous, and he thought like commanded to be free. free because we are living in a universe without meaning or law, and command because we are holding accountable for our action. At the end of being in nothingness, he just put from the essence implications of the ontological version. He argued that value are never objective because they are created by the choice and actions and free individual. Then he insert a space of hope into a work and nothingness and scared it. Freedom is both blessings and curse for humanity, and what we create with is just also our own. It's hold great and central possibility. He writes, the one who realized organization, his condition has been thrown into responsibility with extent to his very abandonment has no longer either removes or excludes. He's no longer anything but a freedom, with a perfectly reveal itself, and who being resides in very revelation. But as we point out at the beginning of this work, most of the time we frame arguments in bad fails. Yeah, that's it, and this is my presentation. Thank you so much, and bye.